Hey guys, it's amazing to be closing this showcase with amazing companies that have presented here today at this beautiful venue. First time in Cape Town as well. So I think that to talk about payments, you need to first talk about trust, right? Because when you think about means of exchange and actually attributing value to something, you think about people trusting that that specific asset is valuable, right? So little story time. When me and my co-founder, Rafa, founded a company back in 2018, and we were the largest suppliers of Bitcoin for a lot of the exchanges back in the country, we were enabling cross-border payments through Bitcoin, which was crazy at the time, right? Because it would fluctuate 5–10% per day. And what really enabled us to scale into doing more than $500 million in a year of operation then was that we could actually have someone trust us in a way that back then, when Pix didn't exist, we had TAD, which took about an hour to settle domestically. As soon as the money was in our accounts, that specific partner of ours would settle the BTC, the Bitcoins, to a customer in Brazil, to an institution. But that isn't really reproducible, right? You can't really make, say, Coinbase or BVNK trust all of their customers in a way that they pre-settle even before they get the money, right? So that is not scalable to billions or trillions of dollars even. So we actually figured that in Brazil, you have, and in other markets, you have a big liquidity problem. So when you think through USD to euro, it's very liquid, right? You can actually move even trillions of dollars from one to the other. And you don't have a lot of the constraints that you have with, for example, Korean won. I think a lot of people here know about the kimchi premium and the trades that people did on USD to Korean won and vice versa. And the BTC back then traded at a premium there. And that's mainly because of inefficiencies in the markets, where in some markets, like Brazil, you have capital controls. So how do you get around those capital controls while still being compliant with the central bank, right? How do you actually process liquidity in a way that you're not doing any financial crimes, essentially? So in Africa, in Nigeria, we have seen a big clash between the central bank and Binance, for example, and other players. In Brazil, I think that it's a very clearly regulated market, moreover now, but still we suffer from the fact that BRL, Brazilian reais, it's a very unique currency, right? You can settle BRL outside of the country. So now, anytime you're moving money from Brazil to the US, for example, you're having to essentially have settlement delays, and you're having to have two different systems, usually chatting with each other through SWIFT or through other means, right? So that actually creates a delay that is not common to more liquid, non-exotic markets. So in effects, you actually see USD being prevalent amongst any amount of currency exchanges, right? So back in 2019, we did BTC as a way to get from Brazil into the US, for example, because that was the common liquidity among those two markets. But even though USD is prevalent on 70% plus of the FX exchanges, it usually comes from having the local currency being the beginning of the transaction or the end of the transaction. So if you're sending money from Africa from South Africa to, say, Korea, you're usually doing the local fiat currency to USD, and then you're having the Korean won currency in Korea. So when we think through, say, Tether, USDT, that part for a long while was actually abstracted because you didn't really have local stablecoins. And that's why we actually think that stablecoins make a lot of sense in local contexts for cross-border payments. So Pix is amazing. You have free 24/7 instant settlements And you have huge adoption there. And it's actually made by the central bank, which is pretty interesting, right? Usually you have those innovations being done by the private sector. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have a BRL stablecoin for you to pay for coffee in Brazil. But I do think that for you to create a stablecoin in a way that it enables you to get dollars or get Tether or other stablecoins that are in specific local jurisdictions, it's actually a much better way to move money versus actually going through SWIFT or going to the interbank markets and doing the traditional way, where you might not have the liquidity for a specific trade, right? So if you're sending money from Brazil to, say, Singapore, I can assure you that it's going to take 2-3 days, and it's likely not going to be the best price of currency exchange. So for that, we actually created a top 3 non-USD stablecoin. It's only behind EuroC and Euro now. We are already working with several customers, such as dLocal, on processing that. So in Brazil, we process payments for Amazon, Uber, Spotify, AirWallex, and many other huge enterprises. A lot of them are listed in the S&P 500. So we are going to officially launch BRLT in about 2 weeks, but it already has more than $40 million in market cap, and we expect to do more than $20 billion of volume this year. So we already have amazing partners, such as BVNK, and also a lot of different layer ones and other market makers, trading desks. And this is not public yet, but we also raised a Series A. We raised over $30 million, led by Coin Funds, and also followed by Coinbase, Jump, Coinbase Ventures, Jump, and also we had a lot of other amazing folks like Animoca and strategic partners. So if you guys are building in Brazil, if you're building for the global markets, we'll be happy to chat after as well.